Hi there. Welcome everybody. Emer Burke here. Welcome to our first online winter solstice ceremony brought to you by the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids. So just type in your name and tell us where you're from. I would like to welcome you. Hi, Sarah from Washington. Kai from North Germany. Somebody from Canada, Munich. Oh, the names are coming in really, really quickly. Somebody from Hillsborough, Julia from London, wonderful. Rachel from Indiana, wonderful to see you. Kent, hi Ellie. Angelica from Germany, Kat from California. The names are going so fast. It's absolutely wonderful to see you here. Hi Ali from Oxfordshire, you're so welcome. So, I think we're ready to start.
By star and stone, by the power of the land within and without, by all that is fair and free, we welcome you to this online ceremony for the winter solstice, Alban Arthan. Greetings and welcome to all members and friends of the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids. As a global order, it's a wonderful opportunity for us to connect. And as your herald, I'll just set the scene. This gathering is the current 2020 expression of the spirit of community and love that has permeated every midwinter gathering I've ever been to. So it will be a joyous occasion with, in approximately this order, film, ceremony, talk, visualization, celebration. None of us on screen will be performing for you. For you won't just be witnessing, but we hope becoming fully involved, connecting as an order at this magical time. And as at all gatherings I've ever attended, there will be blips, there will be hiccups. For example, the sound on the film might be a little low. All of that will be unimportant. We just enjoy it for what it is, and what is important is the spirit that connects us heart to heart. We're using the OBOD ritual opening and closing, and you'll notice that's already started with the Herald's Welcome. Some of us have shared Zoom rituals with our groves. Just like those, let us be as if we are standing in the sacred grove together. Please join in imaginatively and support the peace giving, the circle making, the quarter opening, and please join in with the Druids Prayer, the Druids Vow, the Arwens, and the Mistletoe chant that we sing, so that they all resonate in our homes and across the world. Every one of us is a unique and essential part of this meeting, and so again, welcome. And let us take 3 breaths together. One with the earth beneath us. And one with the sky above us. And one with the green sea all around us. And with the blessings of earth, sea and sky, may our ceremony begin.
O Spirit Íntoch, is the Vaha, quick our Sharmanas Anocht. O Great Spirit, we greet and we honor you. O Spirit of this virtual place, we welcome your guidance, your blessings, your inspiration on this, our ceremony.
Let us begin by giving peace to the quarters, for without peace can no work be.
May there be peace in the north.
May there be peace in the south.
May there be peace in the east.
May there be peace in the west. May there be peace throughout the whole world.
And now let us join in the prayer that unites all Druids. Grant O Spirit, thy protection, and in protection, strength, and in strength, understanding, and in understanding, knowledge, and in knowledge, the knowledge of justice, and in the knowledge of justice, the love of it, and in the love of it, the love of all existences, and in the love of all existences, the love of spirit and all goodness. And now you will hear a recording of cascading awans drawn from members of the Order worldwide. So please join in with your own awans and add to the magic. Here in Ireland, we chant Imas, which means the same as Awen. And like the Awen, it's chanted in 3 syllables, I, Im, As. And I'm now going to chant that. And for those of you who know it, please chant along and add again to the magic. Imas. Imas. Imas.
Around us, around our homes, around the globe, together we form a magical circle of the golden light of connection. Let all disturbing thoughts be laid aside.
The circle of our horizons, of our lands and our lives, of time of the year, of the seasons and goodness, of birth, death, and rebirth.
As the circle is cast, the enchantment of the apparent world subsides. We stand here together, here and now, between past and future. The earth between us, the sky above us, the green sea around us. This is sacred time. This is sacred space.
Now let the 4 directions be honoured, that power and radiance may enter our circle for the good of all beings.
With the blessings of the hawk of dawn that soars in the clear, pure air, we call to the powers of the east and the element of air.
With the blessing of the great stag in the heat of the chase and the inner fire of the sun, we call upon the powers of the south and the element of fire.
With the blessing of the salmon of wisdom who dwells within the sacred waters of the pool, we call upon the powers of the west and the element of water.
With the blessing of the great bear of the starry heavens and the deep and fruitful earth, we call upon the powers of the north and the element of earth.
May the harmony of our circle be complete. I declare this circle open for the contemplation of the winter solstice, Alban Arthan, the time of greatest darkness, the mystery of the night of the unhewn dolmen leading to the rebirth of the light. But first, the Mistletoe Harvest. For over 15 years, 2 members have ritually harvested mistletoe for the order and brought it in a great mound to be blessed in a morning ceremony in Glastonbury. This year, for the first time, we will see the harvesting.
So we bless you, tree spirits, we bless this orchard, and we bless you with the 4 elements. Fire, earth, the waning sun, this time, soon to be reborn upon the earth, reborn in our hemisphere, and once again bring light to these lands. So we bless you, tree, with the element of fire.
We bless you, tree, with the element of water, sacred waters of these lands. From the south, from Cornwall, sacred wells of Cornwall. From the north, the sacred wells and springs on Iona. And from Glastonbury itself nearby, the Chalice Well, principally. These waters, to bless you with our love.
Hey, beautiful Hall Hill. Thank you for your blessings upon us this day. Here we are, Jade.
Come in, I've got it. Okay, I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, this is the beauty, Jade.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, go. Aid, you want it?
Ready?
Come in. Yeah, got it. Well done, sir. Brilliant. That's a lovely bit.
That's
actually.
a beautiful bit, JJ.
That's a really special bit. We're done.
We're
Thank
done.
you, tree.
So,
Thank you,
mistletoe
tree.
hasn't touched the ground. Yay!
Hey, hey. Bless you, tree. And all your stewards and keepers. And those who look after you during the year when we're not here.
Okay, keep coming, mate. Holding the mistletoe. Let's do 3 hours around the tree.
Yeah.
So we give thanks to this orchard, to the spirits of this place, and we give you 3 hours as a token of our gratitude. Happy solstice!
Mistletoe blessings to the sun
And to the world. And once more the will has turned to solstice. We have gathered once again the sacred All-Hill, the mistletoe that grows between heaven and earth, from the apple orchard on the slopes of the Chew Valley, not far from Stanton Drewstone Circle, and at the foot of the Mendip Hills, close to the Isle of Avalon. This is a very unique solstice. Usually upwards of 200 of us would gather together in the town hall in Glastonbury. But serendipity has allowed that on this solstice, all of us from all around the world can join our hearts together. For this is a particularly special winter solstice. On the 21st of December, an extraordinary cosmic occurrence, the great conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, which to our naked eye in the sky will look like one bright star. the Yule star on solstice night. This event occurs at the same time as the birth of the sun god, thus not only heralding in a new year, but a whole new epoch. A new dawn for mankind, the Age of Aquarius. We all recognize that these have been very challenging times for human beings all around the earth. The world has been plunged into darkness and chaos. Nothing is as it was. Many have suffered loss and fear, pain and hardship. People have become polarized and intolerant. As Druids, perhaps we can recognize that these are the birthing pains of a new era, triggering a time of shifting, a shift of consciousness, acknowledging the great need for change and transformation. Let us as Druids invoke the healing energy of the sacred mistletoe, Orhill, who lives between heaven and earth, to bless this sacred moment and our new dawn. And remember that kissing under the mistletoe is a sign that this is a plan of love and not of hate. For it is only with love that we will heal and move into this new age of hope.
I will now speak a few words on behalf of Mistletoe. I am the spirit of Mistletoe. I am the all-heal. I hang suspended between earth and air, a bridge between the realms of the humans and the realms of the gods, that of the air and that of the earth and mortal realms. My strong magic blends with that of my host tree to form a potent healing power. I am the tears of Frigga, the goddess of love. My tears shed for my son Baldur, the sun god. Mistletoe is the sperm of the gods, impregnating Mother Earth to bring forth new life in abundance. I offer healing and protection to the body, to the soul, and life renewed to the earth. I have spoken.
Let all now be blessed by the spirit of mistletoe.
Mistletoe, drawn from oak and apple, seed of rebirth and of new life. All heal of the ancients. May our lives be refreshed at their roots. May all be healed. May all be blessed.
Mistel, geschnitten von Eiche und Apfel, Samenkorn der Wiedergeburt und des neuen Lebens, Allheilerin der Vorfahren, unsere Leben erneuert an ihren Wurzeln, wiedergeboren mit jeder Morgenröte, auf dass alle geheilt seien, auf dass alle gesegnet seien.
Uchelwyd, o ychder, derw ac afal, had ail enedigaeth a bywyd newydd, holl iach ein hynafiaid, dadflina gwreiddiau ein bywydau, ail enedigaeth y wawr, gwellhad i chi oll, bendithion i chi oll.
Puisez du chêne et du pommier, graines de renouveau et de vie nouvelle, panacées des anciens, que nos vies voient leurs racines revigorées, qu'avec chaque aube, elles renaissent, que tous soient guéris Que tous soient bénis.
Drúlus ó dúr agus úl, síl den ábhre agus den saol nua, gach leis den a cin orsa. Féag fi or saol a ath nuachán a gcuid fréamhacha, a rugga a ríis le gach bracha an lé. Féadfig leis tacht can iad go léir, féad for iad go léir a bheith bhealaithe.
And so, our journey with the mistletoe would not be complete unless we could lay it down in the sacred lands of Avalon. And so we pilgrimage to the Tor itself to lay the healing energy to the earth, that love and light may spread across the world.
Here we are on top of the Tor, and we're going to do a little ceremony and the laying down of the mistletoe, honouring the earth, and it completes for us this stage and cycle of the ritual.
To have actually got here later than we expected, but in this wonderful dusk, with the last of the red sky fading away now into darkness, it's truly beautiful.
Here we are on top of the Tor, and in touching the mistletoe to the ground, life is renewed to the earth.
Achwini Ushla, Accordia, friends. I could never have predicted a year ago that my first OBOD gathering as chosen chief would be held online. And this year has brought many surprises, and for some, much pain and sorrow. It has been described as the year of the shared story worldwide. And we've had to make many adjustments as to how we live our lives, to how we connect with one another, to how we view the world and our place within it. There is an Irish word, dush, which means sorrow and grief. And part of the magic of the Irish language is the multiple layers of meaning to our words. Dush also means gift or reward. So here is a word that has two meanings which appear to be polar opposite. And the COVID pandemic has brought grief, fear, uncertainty, physical isolation, and of course the pain that comes with that. And yet here we all are. 1,345 at present, because of the restrictions brought about by this pandemic, together, connected through the World Wide Web, standing in a virtual circle in ceremony, in fellowship, in solidarity, as a global community. And this morning, I attended the Shibodo, the Southern Hemisphere OBOD online Alban Hevin or Summer Solstice ceremony, held online by our sisters and brother members of the order in this down south. And this ceremony was a wonderful synthesis, a weaving of Druidry and Indigenous magic of the southern lands. And their intention this morning was to align with wisdom keepers and Indigenous elders in drawing the solar and star energy of Alban Hevin to ignite a growing global awareness of community, wisdom and harmony. Adrian has already referred to the major conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter at the cusp of Aquarius at this time of solstice. At Uluru on the 21st of December, wisdom keepers and Aboriginal elders are coming together to ignite the rainbow bridge and to awaken deep healing within Mother Earth, to awaken awareness, wisdom, and prosperity to all. And during the ceremony, Druids ignited fire and light energy and directed it through and across the earth up to us here in the north to ignite the flame of Alban Arthan with these words. May the fire from this wheel carry the energy, love and inspiration through the earth and ignite the Druid's crook in the north lands, that it might light the lamp so a new cycle is reborn. And these are Halcyon Days, and you may be surprised at my saying this. The modern understanding of Halcyon Days, or when we look back on happier times with nostalgia, the original meaning is rather different. The halcyon is a mythical bird, similar to the kingfisher, or Murloch Mara in Irish. The Halcyon Days refer to the 14 days of calm, peaceful, undisturbed, serene weather at the time of the winter solstice. The halcyon builds her nest on the calm sea in the 7 days before the solstice. She lays her eggs and then sits on them for the 7 days after the solstice. While I think it might be difficult for us to imagine, particularly in the Northern Hemisphere, calm, peaceful seas at this time of winter, however, I think we can do so in our inner landscape. Winter is the time of drawing inward, away from the busyness of the outer world. And some of us have been following Philip's 12-day meditation program in preparation for the solstice. And I have found these meditations really helpful for me to draw in and to reach that inner calm, that place of stillness within. The solstice is a time of stillness and restriction, when we wait in mourning for what has gone and will be no more. We mourn the old world that we once knew. And this is so true at this time in 2020. And at the end of 2020, we wait for a new world to be born, but as yet, we do not know how it will be. And this reminds me of the importance and relevance of the Druids Peace Prayer, where we need to find that peace and calm within the still center of our being, so that we can share it with others and from there radiate it outwards and beyond. And 2020 may be like what it was for the ancient ones who waited in uncertainty, but in hope for the light to be reborn. So we too wait in this year of 2020 in uncertainty, but in hope for the light to come and for some certainty to be reborn in the coming year, to trust that all will be well. And to quote Julian of Norwich, a mystic 600 years ago, all shall be well. All shall be well. And all manner of things shall be well. And now I'd like to invite you to join me on a meditative journey within.
If you would like to, please close your eyes, or you might like to lower them, just so that the apparent world becomes slightly less pressing and gives space for your imaginal realm to grow within you. Connect again to the earth. Feel that you are rooted, anchored, solid, yet flowing, reaching to the sky, a bridge between the sun at the heart of the earth and the sun whose rebirth we wait high in the sky. Feel that connection in your heart space, and as you do, allow your subtler senses to open into an imaginal realm, which is your birthright. Feel your light body expanding instantaneously as you allow the physical world to withdraw, and the scene that emerges finds you under a starlit sky in a forest clearing with trees native to your land encircling you, holding you safe. Take a deep, relaxing breath as a part of the harmonious universe, and sense your loving companions around you in the dark grove.
I invite you now to look beyond your grove. And you see a path before you. And leaving your grove, you find that you are now in the magical land of Ireland. And it is nighttime. It is the time of midwinter. You smell the cool, crisp air. You feel a gentle breeze against your skin. And there is a full moon whose light helps you to see. You see the frost glistening on the ground, and you hear its crunching sound beneath your feet as you walk. You sense the stillness all around you. You feel the trees around you holding you in this space. You walk along the path through this enchanted landscape, and you can sense its magic all around you. And now you see a figure ahead of you coming out of the darkness. As you get closer, you notice this figure is covered in green leaves. Who can this be?
I am the spirit of fir. I am Alban. Mine are the tallest trees on the mountains. My boughs dispel negative energies, and the smoke from my wood purifies and cleanses. I see to the furthest horizon, and then on through the veil and into the other world. I bring you the gift of perception and spiritual vision. May my presence inspire you to use this period of rest and darkness to safely explore the hidden wisdom that lies within you. Accept this twig from my branches and hold it close to your heart.
You hold out your hand to receive the twig, and you thank the spirit of fir, and saying goodbye, you continue along the path until you meet another figure covered in green leaves.
I am the spirit of holly. I am Tinna, great warrior and protector of the woods. I bring you warmth and good cheer in these cold months. I carry within me the potent energy of the sun. My wood burns fiercely, hot and bright. My berries are drops of blood. They mark my sacrifice, my compassion, and love for the land and all its beings. May my presence protect you during this period of cold and darkness, and imbue you with the energy to act even in the bleakest of times. Accept this twig from my branches and hold it close to your heart.
You hold out your hand to receive the twig, and you thank the spirit of holly, and saying goodbye, you continue along the path until you meet another figure covered in green leaves.
I am the spirit of ivy. I am Girth, intuitive lady of the woodland. I spiral ever upwards, flexible and tenacious. My white flowers grace the autumn, and my fruit ripens through these fallow months. In order to truly flourish, I need the support of another tree. Lightly embracing it, lest we should both fail. My constant circular growth echoes the search for spiritual understanding. May my presence not only strengthen your inner world during these dark months, but also encourage you to seek out and accept the support and companionship of others. Accept this twig from my branches and hold it close to your heart.
You hold out your hand to receive the twig and you thank the spirit of ivy. And saying goodbye, you continue along the path. And you hear a voice telling you that the 3 twigs you've been given are the keys to enter the sacred tomb at Brú na Bóinne, Newgrange. As you walk on, you leave the forest and you come out onto open land. The sky above you is very clear and you can see the many constellations and the Milky Way, which in Ireland is known by many names, as Bealach na Bófinne, the Way of the White Cow, Urbal na Lórach Bóinne, the Tail of the White Mare, Siag na Spera, Streak of the Sky. You see ahead of you the silhouette of the mound of Newgrange against the night sky. And you feel the pull of energy calling you towards the entrance to the tomb. In the moonlight, you see the herald stone at the entrance with its many spirals. You become aware again of the 3 keys that you are holding in your hand. And as you arrive at the entrance, feel the magical energy of this mysterious portal. Holding up the 3 keys as you stand at the portal, you ask for permission to enter. You sense a very warm welcome when you entered the passage. It is very dark. The night sky and moon are behind you as you move deeper into the darkness. You walk slowly along the passage. Although there is complete darkness all around, you know the way to go. You arrive at the central chamber and you stand or sit in the dark stillness and wait. You wait in the silence, reflecting on what has passed and will be no more. Allow the silence, the stillness, the restriction to envelop you. This year I do not want the dark to leave me. I need its wrap of silent stillness, its cloak of long-lasting embrace. Too much light has pulled me away from the chamber of gestation. Let the dawns come late. Let the sunsets arrive early. Let the evenings extend themselves while I lean into the abyss of my being. Let me lie in the cave of my soul, for too much light blinds me, steals the source of revelation. Let me seek solace in the empty places of winter's passage, those vast dark nights that never fail to shelter me. You sense something is happening. A feeling of excitement, of anticipation comes over you. You look up, and there it is. You see the light coming slowly along the floor towards you into the chamber, into the womb of Boann herself. And the chamber is now full of light. You can see the beautiful carvings on the walls of the chamber, the spirals, the wonderful patterns carved by our ancestors oh so long ago. Not only is the chamber full of magical light, you sense this magical light filling you, filling your heart space, filling every cell of your body. The Mabon is reborn. Aengus Og is reborn within you. This is the light of hope, the light of peace, the light of the year to come. Deep peace of the running wave to you. Deep peace of the flowing air to you. Deep peace of the quiet earth to you. Deep peace of the shining stars to you. Deep peace of the gentle night to you. Moon and stars pour their healing light upon you. Deep peace of Mabon. Deep peace of Mochan Og, the light of the world to you. Deep peace of Mochan Og to you. And now it is time to leave the chamber and return to the ordinary world once more. You look around the chamber and notice the wonderful carvings one more time. And you give thanks to Boann, Tuandaya, and to Aengus Og, the guardians of this sacred place. And you begin to walk back along the passage to the entrance, knowing that you can go back there whenever you wish. And you are now out in the sunlight. And you notice how green and vibrant everything looks in daylight. And notice how different the passage tomb looks against the morning sky. And you look one more time at the herald stone with all of its mysterious and magical spiral patterns. It is time to say goodbye, and taking with you the magical light you have received that is now within you, you begin to walk along the path that leads you back to the dark grove.
And your footsteps hasten to the grove whose trunks show dark and furrowed but who are lit by the slanting light of a new day. And once again, you find yourself within the circle of the trees, and you become aware of your loving companions around you. We turn to each other. We are all thoughtful. We are all gently smiling as the mystery that we've shared settles into our hearts. The feeling of joy is palpable, and as we notice this, we see that already the scene is beginning to fade like mist on a morning meadow, leaving only lightness and expansion as your physical body begins to reassert itself and you move and breathe more deeply and stretch and become once more fully here and present, ready to continue with the ceremony. Welcome back.
And now I invite you to light your own candle. In celebration of the birth of the new light. Sensing the sense of rebirth and renewal all around you, radiating outwards around the whole planet. And now we invite you to celebrate by joining in a chant with Penny and Arthur and dancing in your own homes if you have the space. I'm going to put the lyrics up on the screen.
Crescent leaf and berry white, on the oak the golden branch, 'neath the moon on winter night, the sickle blade, the Druids dance. Crescent leaf and berry white, on the oak the golden branch, 'neath the moon on winter night, the sickle blade, the Druids dance. All hail, 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 all hail. Crescent leaf and berry white, on the oak the golden branch, 'neath the moon on winter night, the sickle blade, the Druids dance. Crescent leaf and berry white, on the oak the golden branch, 'neath the moon on winter night, the sickle blade, the Druids dance.
Crescent leaf and berry white, on the oak the golden branch, 'neath the moon on winter night, the sickle blade, the Druids dance. Crescent leaf and berry white, on the oak the golden branch, 'neath the moon on winter night, the sickle blade, the Druids dance. Crescent leaf and berry white, on the oak the golden branch, 'neath the moon on winter night, the sickle blade, the Druids dance. Crescent leaf and berry white, on the oak the golden branch, 'neath the moon on winter night, the sickle blade, the Druids dance. All hail, 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 all hail.
And now let us offer a toast to honor the times we are in and to honor the times ahead. And I invite you to raise your glass, your cup or your horn together.
I toast the return of joy and magic with the new light.
Veel fada agus breth land a goed, ma jacht vannacht arhu.
Je lève ma bouteille de cidre breton pour l'humanité, notre planète, notre monde, notre terre, tout, toutes et tous. Santé, Yarmat.
All hail to the all heal. Oh,
Today I pilgrimage to Avalon and said a prayer for the order and all the blessings that it's brought to me and to all of you I know. So a toast to the order, to life, to love and laughter. May we all meet next year in Avalon.
Auf dass das wiedergeborene Licht uns erleuchtet und den Weg durch das neue Jahr weist.
Fe godwn wydyr i anrhydeddu yr amseroedd rhyfeddol hwn, a hefyd i anrhydeddu fod y byd yn dal yn llawn llawenydd a heddwch. I chi da.
Autour la terre emporte la lumière.
Oh,
And a toast to fruitful dreaming in the dark, secure in the knowledge that our dreams will emerge with the new light.
Sláinte díobh go léir, go meirimid beo ag an am seo arís in Avalon.
and now is the hour of recall. As the candle burns bright, so may they also be lit in our hearts. May our memories hold what eye and ear have gained. Let us say together the Druids' vow.
We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow.
We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow.
We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow.
As our Arwen resonates all round the world, may the spirits of the four directions be thanked for their blessings.
in the name of the Great Bear of the starry heavens and the element of earth, we give thanks to the powers of the north.
In the name of the salmon of wisdom and the element of water, we give thanks to the powers of the West.
In the name of the great stag and the element of fire, we give thanks to the powers of the South.
And in the name of the hawk of dawn and the element of air, we give thanks to the powers of the East.
May the harmony of our lands be complete. I shall now uncast this circle.
The circle is uncast, but its blessings remain as a seed of light within our beings.
May the blessing of the uncreated one, of the created word and the spirit that is the inspirer, be always with us. May the world be filled with harmony and light. This ceremony ends in peace, as in peace it began. And let us withdraw, holding peace and love in our hearts until we meet again.
I declare this ceremony closed in the apparent world. May its inspiration continue within our beings.
Oh, good thinking.
So let us give thanks and bid farewell.
Thank you, each and every one of you who has been here today, this evening, and for being part of this ceremony. It was an honor to be with you.
Diolch i chi gyd am ymuno gyda ni yma yn urdd beirdd o fyddion a derwyddon i ddathlu yr amser arbennig hon. A felly gyda hynna ewch mewn heddwch a bendithion Alban Arthan i chi gyd.
Je vous remercie de votre présence et je vous souhaite un merveilleux solstice. Au revoir et kenavo.
Just as the mistletoe embodies the spirit of love at this time, so sending love to everyone out there. I can't see you all, but I can feel you strong and powerful, and that the beauty of this ceremony radiate out into the world. Love and blessings.
Vanachtaí an solis nua an saolú libse go léir. Tá súlagam go mbeadh bliain óling is andríocht libse. Slán agus beannacht ó mochraí go dtí dachraí.
Danke, dass ihr dabei wart und dieses wunderbare Ritual so magisch gemacht habt, wie es war. Eine magische Wintersonnenwende euch allen und einen schönen Abend.
Yeah, I bid you all farewell and many blessings and love, and we'll have to have double the amount of hugs next year to make up for what we've lost this year. So love you all and many blessings of this time.
Blessings of Alban Arthan, the nurturing, hibernating, gestating darkness. May we all be renewed by it, and may we all work for the good of all beings into the new year. May our lives be blessed. May the land be blessed.
May our lives be blessed. May the land be blessed.
I want to thank everybody for coming, for turning up. This has been an absolutely wonderful online ceremony. Who'd have thunk it? And I particularly want to thank my 9 co-conspirators in creating and weaving this magic. And it has been an absolute joy working with you, but also looking at the possibilities that this pandemic has given us so that we can continue to be connected. Slán, Banachtaí, Síocháin agus Grá, Oribh go léir, go bhféadfar iad Yvette Vanaher. Goodbye until we meet again, and hopefully we will meet physically sooner than later. This ceremony is over. However, Dave the Bard is just starting his concert now online. So this is a lovely segue, I think, moving from a wonderful ritual that we've had into some entertainment. So I wish you all the best until we meet again. Wishing us all strength, resilience, and love as we go forward into 2021.